From the moment the pool draw took place on British national television 11 months ago, this fixture has been circled on the calendar. Now it's real, it's here, it's upon us. The match we have been waiting for. And immediately Ruahe Demants, the Black Ferns co-captain, sets things up in the middle. Early drive from New Zealand, and that was an easy win for Ireland to get out of a tricky part of the pitch. Dana O'Brien, who kicked the winning goal when Ireland beat New Zealand last year. Here's Renee Holmes, back in that number 15 jersey. Bowry Lane, Haloni Valley takes two to bring her down. Niamh Jones was hunting for that steal. Again, evidence of how Ireland go hard at the breakdown, look to pilfer ball back. Alana Bremner engulfed. Bowry Lane, that's a smart pass, and marauding through is Sati onto Roos. A little flash of excitement for the New Zealanders. Ponsonby, Brunt, Holmes stacking the right-hand side. Sorensen McGee with the dummy, and Stacey Waka will score first for New Zealand. The smiling assassin, grinning again. Stacey Waka sets the poise twirling, and the Black Ferns leading.
It's that quick ball from New Zealand that we've seen, that offloading style, so much flair, so much finesse. That quick ball from Reece Bowry Lane, and then it's simple. It's pin and pass through the hands. Sorensen McGee, they might look at that one. Did it go forward, or was it a very flat?
Certainly took a dim view of that Sorensen McGee scoring pass.
Thanks, Coop.
Ball planted down for Renee Holmes to drill that one straight down the middle. A whopper from the Black Ferns fullback.
Yeah, lovely piece of play. The initial damage is done in the midfield, and again the four-man overlap generated on the outside. The finish is absolutely good. The fullback drawn, and the finish superb in the end by Waka.
Leila Sati, again, with tremendous leg drive. She's a type 1 diabetic, Leila Sati. Spends a lot of time monitoring her blood sugar, making sure everything's right on game days, more than most days. O'Brien points to the heavens and sends one up. Brunt, again, route one, it's thunderous from Sylvia Brunt. Kaeli Tu'u demands, putting Waka under pressure, but she's good enough and cool enough to find Georgia Miller. One of those slashing runs. Sorensen McGee, the teenager. O'Brien doing just enough to bring her down. Scored a hat-trick against Japan a week ago. As we approach the 20-minute mark, these already feel like important moments. New Zealand on the prowl for a 2-score lead. Ponsonby to the tail, tapped down beautifully, and Brunt's come a long way for that one. Ireland stem the bleeding a metre out. Bowry Lane to Billy Cole, she's in. New Zealand flex their muscles, and the Irish defence creaks and crumbles.
Yeah, she started her movement. Correct.
Oh, well, Renee Holmes
You started your
had
movement.
twitched a hip, perhaps flicked an eyebrow, deemed to have started a run-up, and the ball hacked off the tee. You don't see that too often. But Bevan Parsons, like a thief in the night, picking her pocket. Have a look at this. Loose pass, Dugan can't take it. Niamh Jones is there, but Ireland narrow, relying on their front row forwards. Campbell, O'Brien, New Zealand blitz is furious. And Ireland bang in trouble, they've been turned over. Ravenous stuff in the Black Ferns. Viliko shifts it to Miller, zipping the pass away to Sylvia Brunt, gliding on the outside. Here's Portia. Woodman Wycliffe against Parsons. Greco-Roman wrestling down the touchline. That's car crash stuff. Holmes, Mayakavana Kaulani Roos, set upon by O'Dowd. Bowry Lane, Demant, Rule, Waka, too much gas for O'Brien, Sorensen McGee, first look at the teenager. Oh, she's special, she's different, she's deadly. This 18-year-old Black Fern has the rugby world in the palm of her hands, and the Irish defence on puppet strings.
Getting it done was Sorensen McGee, but it started with that break up the left wing, and then Stacey Waka sets this one up perfectly. It's so well executed. Sorensen McGee still had plenty of work to do. Two defenders to beat. She knows she had pace on O'Brien, who gets done twice. First by Waka and then comes across.
9 tries in just 6 test matches now for Braxton Sorensen McGee. Renee Holmes with another curler from the touchline. Imperious kicking. Big Black Fern shunt. Oh, I just want this ball. They've got it, and they're satisfied. Not to chance their arm, not to risk falling any further behind. Holly Davison having another word with Avian Riley as the teams head off. And we're almost ready to rumble again on this second 40. So the final 40 minutes of pool play for the defending champions New Zealand and the would-be contenders Ireland. Bit of ground me, but then slower for Ireland. Under pressure here, Niamh Jones blindsided by Waka. And Ireland scrambling to retain possession. Here's O'Dowd trundling forwards, finding Moore. And now Ireland with their tails up. McMahon goes in to protect. This time the crowd have had something to shout about for a while. McGilvray, what a pass that is from Parsons. Dalton, big handoff. 7 metres out. Riley, Niamh O'Dowd, who started it all. Ireland need a try.
It is a lot, and it's almost impressive that they've still come away with 3 tries, but they need that area of their game to be cleaned up.
Alan Bunting and his coaching staff will be pleased with how the scrum's going. Another push for them with a free kick. And Anna McGann down the blind side, they probe again, stacking those left-hand channels. Sutty, the latest to have a crack. Amy Rule at first receiver. No knock on there. Demant keeps it alive. Holmes kicking for Georgia Miller. Look out. Here she goes. The dancing feet. The piston-like fen, but 2 women stop her. She gets up and goes again. Still New Zealand ball. Ponsonby through Monaghan. Ireland have changed their hooker in amongst all that, and the only player with World Cup experience from 2017, Fiona Maloney McDonald, has come on to join us. Niamh Jones making way. Better scrum from Ireland, and Dalton with a little step in the charge. Riley, O'Brien under pressure. Costigan chasing down Portia Woodman-Wycliffe. Bounces upward for the Black Ferns, and Higgins has it. Has she got the wheels to get away from Holmes? Not quite. Woodman-Wycliffe chops her down. But now amidst the chaos, Ireland with a chance to move this ball. Monaghan onwards again through Bowles. Riley, O'Brien, all a bit static. Perhaps that ball needed to go wider, quicker. Better than 50 a game against Japan and Spain, respectively. Post-contact meters, running meters, passes. All the numbers stacked. And even not playing their best rugby, the Black Ferns are so lethal. This is why they're world champions. On the trail of a bonus point try here in New Zealand. Ponsonby like a meerkat, popping her head up and then leaving it for the Friars outsider. Lovely miss pass, Waka, beautiful handling. Sorensen McGee will coast in. The youngster grabbing headlines again, but it's all about the passing. The velvet gloves, the golden fingertips. Waka, Holmes and the rest on a silver platter.
Stacey Waka but just getting on the outside of Costigan, connecting with Renee Holmes right in the face of Eve Higgins. And these matchups we've seen across the globe, whether it's on a 7th pitch or a 15th pitch, but Sorensen McGee with the finishing ability, and we hear that call come in from the TMO.
Holmes from the right. That ain't bad. She has lasered 3 on the bounce over from that position at either end of the pitch. She's a points machine.
New Zealand turning the screw. A lovely piece of individual brilliance by Waka. The hitch kick to get on the outside to Big Ben, the offload as well. And the damage is done. Overlap created. Outstanding by the Black Ferns.
For Ireland, realistically, I feel like the game has gone here. Playing for pride, playing to carry some more positivity into the knockout phase. It will be France or South Africa, where they will meet next week in Exeter. There are bodies torpedoing into that breakdown. Ireland have it. Maloney, McDonald and McCarthy. Lane whipping the bruisers around her like the coxswain in a rowing boat. New Zealand slow it up. Oh, Georgia Miller, that's epic. And look out, here comes more black-clad trouble. Holmes hammers it deep, and Leti Inga has got the wheels to chase Higgins all the way back. Higgins, oh, she's lost it. Miller picks it up. This is trouble. This is real trouble. Holmes takes it to the house. New Zealand from coast to coast. They've run the length of the Brighton promenade, but we do need to check whether there were any knock-ons in the build-up.
TMO check.
Yes, Holly.
My on-field decision is try. I just want to make sure there is no knock-on. So live we have a knock-on by White, and in this pickup I just want to make sure there's no knock-on. It's going to be no try. We go back to the original knock-on by 12 White.
Sound of encouragement for the girls in white, but they are 2 minutes away from a World Cup kneeling. New Zealand settling some old scores here and looking to lather the icing onto the cake. Joseph, the double pump, wide it goes, and it is a hat-trick. Braxton, Sorensen McGee. Remember the name, people. Remember the name. She's making World Cup rugby. That's the picture Renee Holmes is staring at. It feels very much that way. In the final seconds of this match, Kennedy Tukuafu with perhaps the last carry for New Zealand. Do they want to play? Do they want to continue to add to this handsome scoreline? The answer for now is yes. Setefano, lovely delay on that pass. Leti Inga is gone. Options either side. Sorensen McGee again. Miller swerving away. Miller on the inside. Taken on by Joseph. This is astonishing. A try from the end of the earth. From the land of the long white clouds. Rugby doesn't get any better. Tries don't get any more beautiful.
The skills, the speed, the connection. New Zealand can do it all. They're all so on top of it. They're so connected. Maya Joseph, she just...
And Holmes isn't done there. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just exquisite. A kicking masterclass. Caitlin Vahakono's dad there, one of the Kiwi players in the stands, celebrates. This is the Black Ferns they've been waiting to see. Here are your world champions, everybody.